Yeah. Thereabouts.
Yeah. Okay. I'll press record, Sid. So
Off we go.
Off we go. Okay. Hello, viewers. This is Colin and Sid here on our new monthly broadcast on stalkings of the celebrity nature.
That's true. That's correct. This is us broadcasting live from an very famous, very well known radio station and an actors radio station.
Yeah.
Very, very well known indeed.
Yeah.
And it's now ours.
Yeah. It was Hooch from Turner and Hooch, a very famous dog. Little fact.
It's actually a bitch.
Oh.
Believe it or not, it's a bitch. Everyone thought it was a male dog.
Yeah, it didn't have a willy though.
No willy and no balls.
Yeah.
If you're very, 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 very careful, you can see that there are no willies or balls on that dog.
The dog did have a temper. Oh, I did see that dog eat an entire court sofa in one act. It didn't make it to the final cut. But Tom Hanks was so angry.
Well, it was his sofa. It was his sofa. He bought it to set that day because his kids were coming, a family. He wanted them to have something nice to sit on. Hooch turns up, eats the whole ruddy sofa, and believe it or not, they shot that dog that day.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. Because I heard that they went at the after party. He was quite the star of the show, I heard, that same day, because he absolutely ravished an entire Mr. Kipling's fruitcake, and it was quite a show because there was slobber everywhere.
It was a very slobbery dog. She was a very slobbery bitch.
You're getting it wrong again.
Sorry.
It didn't have a willy.
My apologies.
No knackers on that bitch.
Interesting fact for you there, viewers, listeners, whatever you are, people. Anyway, yeah, she was a bitch.
Yeah, people could be listening to this anywhere. They could be listening on headphones. We could be directly in their ears.
Could be in a car.
It could be in a car. Could be in a car.
Could be in a
Bentley. Could be in a Bentley.
Could be listening to it in bed.
Could be in Lenny Kravitz's Bentley. It could be in his. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be in his.
Yeah.
Could be in his Bentley.
He's one of those celebrities who I've always wanted to intrude. I don't know what he might have in his drawers.
But you want to find out.
Yeah.
Yes, I know, yes.
Mystery. The man of mystery.
Yeah.
Man of mystery.
Kravitz.
Yeah.
Good man.
But yeah.
Interesting man.
Very interesting man. But yeah.
Yeah, speaking of interesting men, I'll tell you what, that Danny Dyer on EastEnders.
Danny Dyer.
Dyer on EastEnders. I didn't see that one coming.
No. Unbelievable.
Smashing it.
He was in quite a few films leading up to that.
Oh, yeah.
And now he's straight in EastEnders. And of course, they got Denise Van Outen coming in now, haven't they? The true Essex girl. If Danny Dyer and Denise Van Outen have physical liaisons and it ends up that seminal fluid enters into her vaginal area, there could be the ultimate Essex offspring, which could end up being something like the guy from Tower, Joey from Tower. If that happens, it's a travesty.
It would be a crying shame if two such beautiful people were to produce such an imbecilic fool.
Unbelievable. His flat, his studio apartment in Chelsea is quite something. I broke in there one week, thinking I was going to get some scoop, but there's literally nothing there.
I know, Colin. I've been there before myself. I broke in. I thought, yes, I'm into a winner here. I walked around the corner. Hang on, what's going on here? It's all very, very quiet. Hello, anybody in? I thought, the doors are wide open. There's got to be somebody in. I put my head around the corner. Joey Essex is stood in the corner of the room. Do you know what he's looking at?
A rusk.
The corner of the room.
Unbelievable.
He stood in the corner of the room and he's trying to look further into the corner of the room. I said, Joey, hey, Joey, what's going on? Nothing. Imbecile. Absolute imbecile. So I made my way into his bedroom, started rifling through the drawers. Man was next door. Didn't care. Was absolutely unaware of what was going on around him. I went through the drawers. Do you know what I found?
Weetabix.
Nothing.
Oh.
I found nothing in the top drawer. I found nothing in the second drawer. I found nothing in the third drawer.
Empty drawers. Why?
I turned around. I looked through the wardrobe. Nothing.
Nothing?
There was no clothes in his entire house. Do you know why?
Why?
Because Joey Essex has a house for his clothes.
No, he hasn't got a house for his clothes.
He's got a house that he lives in and he's got a house for his clothes. Probably the man's an imbecile.
Absolute imbecile. I don't believe it, but I do. Because I've been there. Instead of a carpet, do you know what he had?
What?
Weetabix dust. Everywhere.
Child. He's got a childlike mind.
Unbelievable.
Fool. Absolute idiot.
Feces up the wall where he'd been throwing his own poop. Unbelievable, man. But yeah, I'll tell you what, they should make a movie about him. But of course, don't use real feces. Use CGI. You can do anything with CGI nowadays, can't you?
It's incredible what you can achieve with CGI now, Colin. I mean, that film with
Shane Ritchie.
Yes, Shane Ritchie.
Because we all know he's 3 inches high and 8 feet wide, and then they make him look like a human. CGI. Did you know the Daz adverts were single-handedly the most expensive adverts ever made in British history because of CGI in the 90s? No one knew how to use a computer in the 90s.
No one knew what they were doing, and ultimately you'd have Shane would turn up the set and he'd say, "Guys, you know, where's the house? You know, where's the washing machine? Where's the washing powder?" They'd say, "Shane, go and stand in that green little box over there, and we'll do it all in post." And he did. I mean, God bless him. I mean, he made a lot of money out of that.
Can't pull him away from it now.
Can't pull him away.
Green walls in his ass.
Unbelievable. If you have a dinner party and you say, "Shane Ritchie, you can come round to my dinner party," he'll insist that you paint one wall green so he can stand up against it and look big all night.
Yeah, you can only drink apple juice round there as well.
It's true. That's true. He only eats that green pasta, the one that's got bits of broccoli in it or whatever.
Lime Angel Delight.
He's a right pain
He's
in the
the only
arse.
bastard who will eat the green fruit pastels.
This is true, Colin. This is true.
You know, we don't like them.
We always get so many green pastels left. Say, who's going to have them? You could just send them in a box to Shane Ritchie. He'll polish them all off.
Yeah. He's a greedy little gannet, that man. Anyway, shall we move on to our new monthly?
Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Monthly. We're going to have a new feature, aren't we?
Little jingle.
Little jingle. I've prepared this little jingle for our new thing called Bin of the Month, otherwise known as BOTM Bottom.
The celebrity bottom.
Bin of the Month. Bin of the Month. Is it mayonnaise or spunk in the bin of the month? So that was
Colin, that's impressive.
Yeah.
You're a man of many talents, Colin.
Yeah.
So who's in the bin of the month this month?
It's Pierce Brosnan. And then Sid, you have... Sid has put me to shame. He's put me to shame.
He's one of my favourites.
He's one of his favourites. I mean, personally, I'm a Roger Moore man. But you've gone straight for the Pierce Brosnan. What have you found?
He's a challenge, Pierce. What can I say? He's a challenge. So, in Pierce Brosnan's bin this month, I found carrier bags upon carrier bags upon carrier bags filled with pubic hair directly from the man's chest.
It would be, wouldn't it? The size of the man's chest is unbelievable.
It's epic. People just don't understand it until you see the man up close and personal, as myself and Colin have in very various precarious situations. You can never appreciate the scale of the man's chest.
I did follow him from a very early age, when literally all they had to do to groom him was just put a comb through the chest and it was fine. Then he reached 25 and they had to start getting scissors on there. And by the time he was 35, you know, they had a sickle.
It's like a chainmail vest.
And then by the time he was 40, they had to get a flymo to get his chest off.
Yeah.
And now he's 50. They got a combine harvester. It's unbelievable. They got a combine harvester to shave
chisel it off.
Yes.
And it's big bags of the stuff. I mean, he regenerates overnight. He's kind of like a vampire in that respect.
He's a very
leave him overnight, he wakes up and he's covered in hair again. So there you go, celebrity bin of the month, people.
Celebrity bin of the month. Don't go around there if you've got nasal problems, because you're going to get his old hair stuck up your nostril.
It's like living with a cat, I've heard. What have we got next?
Diets to die for, another new monthly feature. So here we go, it's a little jingle we've got. Diets to die for. Diets to die for. Is it muesli or trifle? Diet to die for.
So, Colin, what have we found this month?
Well, this month, Sid, it's going to be Michael Burke.
Michael
on Diets to die for.
What's he been up to?
He's got a very special little delicacy, which he picked up from one of the cameramen from the 999 filming crew.
So, I'm thinking Michael Burke. He's top end news presenter material.
Very top end.
I'm thinking caviar, I'm thinking something very glamorous.
No, like I said, cameraman.
I missed that. Yes, okay.
He's picked it up with the cameraman.
Oh, okay.
And I think the cameraman picked it up off of his cat.
Oh my God.
Fish fingers and Marmite.
Together,
yeah. Yeah. It's
Disgusting.
His breath afterwards is unbelievable.
Oh,
It's like it smells. His breath smells like he's been filleting Captain Birdseye for 20 minutes and then he ate a twiglet.
I mean,
It's
everybody
unbelievable.
knows as well, Michael, you're not doing yourself any favours. Everybody knows you don't have the most well-kept teeth, you know? It's no secret.
Yeah.
The man's had over 4 dozen fillings.
Yeah, they're
He's
all
had fillings
rotting.
on his fillings.
rotting away.
It's because during his 999 heyday, it's been said that he would go out and he would binge silly on Haribo to the point of no return, and it's obviously taken its toll.
Yeah. I think as he got older, he started getting a delicacy for the Reason chocolate chew. You know?
Super bad. It's basically
super
like
bad.
eating AIDS for your teeth.
Yeah, absolutely terrible. What are you up to this weekend then, Sid?
Well, Sid, this weekend, quite frankly, I'm going to be cleaning this place because, you know, people of the listening variety out there, we've been gifted with this place from the Hooch, may rest her bitch soul, but it's a shithole. And pardon my French, but it's an absolute disgrace. I mean, you know, this recording studio may have been worth 700 grand back in the day. Whatever. That's the 70s, right? This is now, it's a tip. It's, you know, it is a tip, and there's feces everywhere, and there's all kinds of, some of it's very small, like rats, and some of it looks like human poo.
Stop rat.
It's horrific, so I'm going to be cleaning that up. I'm sure there's been squatters in here. It's absolutely disgusting.
I have been staying in here for the past few days.
Is that your feces, Colin?
It is, yes. If it's very pellet-like, and it looks like Wheatos, it's mine. Because my crap does have a hole in the middle. Like
Right.
a polo. So,
Brilliant. I'll be doing that then. I'll be cleaning that up.
Yeah.
It won't be for the first time though, Colin, will it? I'll be
No.
cleaning up your bloody mess.
No, I have cracked up the walls before.
What are you up to this weekend then?
Well, I've got a little scoop for you here, Sid.
Really?
You ain't going to like it. You're not going to like
Oh,
it, but I'm going
really?
up to the Cotswolds because I've heard there's a very top grade celebrity up in the Cotswolds staying at a cottage.
Who's that then?
Michael Schumacher.
Schumacher?
Yeah, Michael Schumacher, yeah. Apparently he's going up there in his mobile bed, and then they're going to, the Royal-Hands Hospital are donating 4 nurses and 2 doctors to
Colin.
serenade him
Oh, Colin.
with
Colin, you shouldn't be putting this out on the radio. I mean, the man's in terrible shape. I mean, you put that out on
He's a
online.
fighter. He's a fighter.
Colin, you put that out online and he's going to be mobbed.
No.
The man will never recover.
No, he's a fighter. He's a fighter, Sid. No, we've already prepared the songs we're going to sing. We're going to sing him the theme tune from Das Boot.
Well, who's we? If I'm here cleaning up...
Me and the 4 nurses and 2 doctors from the Royal Hands Infirmary. You can't go because the person who told me about this, you do not like. And he does not like you. For something you did in the late 80s.
Oh, here we go.
To
I knew it would
pair
come.
of,
I knew it would come and bite me on
pair
the
of
bum.
winkle pickers he used to have.
Hammond.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it would come and bite me on the ass.
Hammonds. You're
One time that happened. One time. I knew it, Colin. I'll be honest with you, Colin. I'm disappointed in you, personally. It's a personal disappointment, and I'm not upset, Colin. I'm livid. The first thing I'm hearing about this is on a radio station going to broadcast out to the whole World Wide Web.
I'm sorry, Sid, but I know how you'd react. So I'm going to keep it secret.
I'm devastated, Colin. I'm devastated. I'm going to be up to my knees in piss and shit, cleaning up this bloody radio station that we've been left, which we didn't ask for and we didn't particularly want. And quite frankly, I know I'm going to sound like an ass, but I'm pissed off that we got it because it's a lot of bloody work.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but the mortgage is cheap. The mortgage is cheap, and it's Hooch is his palace, wasn't it? It's his lovely little hutch. It was his hutch, and now the bitch is dead. Long live the celebrity stalkers.
Well, you know, all I can say is, Colin, I hope you have a good time with yourself and Hammond and those nurses, and I hope Schumacher makes a wondrous recovery, even though he's going to get mobbed by fans because you've been thoughtless and a little bit courageous and cavalier, and kind of a little bit of a backstabber as well. But thanks a bunch. Have a good weekend.
Hey, Sid, you know his bag, which he's going to have above his head, feeding him insulin.
Who's Schumacher?
Yeah. I'm going to fill it up with Bacardi. Get him off-piste.
That's very good, Colin. That's very good. Hey, that'd be a great scoop. That'd be a great scoop, Colin.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Yeah.
That'd be front page stuff if you get that in the press.
Yeah. Well, anyway, right, yeah. Tune in next month for another episode of our tips and
Bits and pieces.
bits and pieces.
Celebrity jump.
Juice. Bye.
Cheerio.
Bye.